Hello Zimbabwe, how are you doing? My name is Mack from Zimbo Music. Today in the studio I've got my man Teeko. Teeko, how are you doing? It's good to see you, man. Nice, thanks for coming through, Teeko. Teeko, maybe we could just start off, just tell us a bit about yourself, your upbringing, where you grew up, which schools you went to, stuff like that.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Teeko Lugoobrious, aka Preacher Teeko. Yeah. Actually grew up in most part of Zimbabwe, Harare, Gweru, Kwekwe, Kadoma.
Parents were rovers, like you're all over the place.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Then I did my high school.
Okay. Where did you do your high school?
That was at Milton High School.
Milton High School.
Then I went to Hamilton High School. Then I ended up at Spaces College.
Spaces College. All right. So you growing up all over the country, your parents, what were your parents doing, or was it?
Actually, my dad is Tanzanian.
Okay, that's Tanzanian. Okay.
My mom's Zimbabwean. Yeah.
That explains because I was going to ask about the surname because I haven't quite heard it around these parts of Africa and stuff. So I was going to ask. Okay, so pops is Tanzanian, mom's is from
mom's is Zimbabwean.
Okay.
So they met at high school and all that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I guess it's nice. You grew up in different places. You see different people.
Yeah.
You have different experiences and stuff. And then when did you get bitten by the music bug? Like when did you say, look, I want to start making my own music?
Ever since being small. Ever since was little, because my dad used to play guitar.
Okay, so it's a bit of family heritage. No, that's good. It means it's in the genes. It's in the blood.
My dad used to play guitar.
He's still playing?
A little bit. He passed on.
Oh, he passed on. Sorry.
Play some drums a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to love it. When you stop playing the guitar and try to sing up a little something, it touches me, and so.
All right, and that's good.
So they grew up with me.
You grew up in it, like I said, kind of like a musical home or musical family.
Yeah.
And then your first rhyme or your first track, when did you put it on wax? When did you record your first single?
My first single recorded in 2006.
2006.
Yeah, 2006. That was a love track, a love joint.
Was it inspired by? Was there like a special lady who the inspiration for the song?
At that particular moment,
yes, there was.
There was.
All right, women have power. No, that's good. What was the track called?
It was called "Touch the Sky."
Touch the Sky.
Yeah, Touch the Sky.
All right. And then, how was it? Was it well received? How did you upload it? How did you guys put it out there?
There was we used to do the CD thing.
Okay.
So
you print like X amount of copies.
Give out for free.
Shows, functions.
Give out, and people loved it. They still love it.
They're still feeling it. Oh no, I should get a copy. You should hook me up with a copy as well. All right, and then your influences, like I said, you had spoken about, of course, your dad playing the guitar, playing the drums and stuff, but your influences maybe on the international scene and on the local scene, if there are any. What would you say were your major influences?
Well, on the international scene, basically, I'm on that Nas thing.
Okay, Nas, Matic, Stillmatic.
Yeah, Nas bring the heat.
Yeah, of course, Nas is a lyricist. Like I said, even when you talk about most guys, top 5, top 6. If there's no mention of Nas, it'll be a bit odd. It'll be a bit weird because Nas is very lyricist, very powerful.
True.
So you're really into the lyricist kind of thing.
Yeah.
You've got your commercial MCs, and then you've got your, not to say conscious, but the lyrical content MCs, your Joe Coles, your Nas. I know Jay-Z at times, Jay-Z does strike a thin line between the two.
Yeah.
At times it's lyrical content, but then at times he goes too commercial and then he starts making records for the club. But alright, that's a story for another day. On the local scene, is there anyone, maybe when you're coming up, I know probably when you were coming up it was really people like Mischief.
Exactly.
There weren't really that many guys really rapping hard, especially on the hip hop genre.
Nah, not really much though, but locally there's a couple of cats. There's a couple of cats.
I know even Mau as well.
Mischief, Mau.
Those are really like the godfathers of hip hop in Zim. If you listen to hip hop back then, their names were synonymous with it.
And we had these kind of underground cats.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
But we're on the kind of commercial stuff with the likes of POY.
Yes, of course, POY as well. Yeah, he's been in the game like forever.
He's been
like I said, he's been in the game forever. And it's good at least he's now getting acknowledged for it. He's now getting the recognition because, some people go a whole lifetime and they never really get acknowledged for it, like I said. Even when I met him, I was like, dude, like since way back when, your name was always synonymous, and he even used to rep Blue Air back then, like I said. He didn't, other MCs really, you didn't know where they're coming from, but he made it clear, I'm a dude from Richmond, this,
exactly.
Which is brilliant, like I said, which is testament at least, it shows that, at least, he didn't run away from his roots, he kept it real and stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe in terms of what you're currently listening to, what's on your iPod, what's on your phone, what's in your tab, If you
check my phone right now, you're just gonna see some Nas.
Lots of Nas. Any local cats as well?
The local cats, that's me.
No, but it's cool. Like some of the guys said the other day that, look, I only listen to my stuff.
Yeah,
because I kind of like this. Okay, I could have done this, and I get a bit of inspiration. And it's true. Like I said, look, if you don't rap your own music, you can't expect the next dude to rap it.
Mostly, I listen to my stuff and see where I've made mistakes, where I need to improve, how I need to do it as well. So
that's good. And then, what projects have you got lined up this year? What's going on?
This year, we're working with the Star Open Mic set.
Star Open Mic set.
Star Open Mic set. We're gonna take it to Gweru this time.
Okay.
From Gweru, then we're gonna hit Harare, and then do some, it's the audition.
Yes.
Last year we did Sami here.
Okay.
And then in Vic Falls.
In Vic Falls as well.
So we're gonna do a competition most probably in June.
All right, and how did that come about? How did the Star Mic Open set?
The Star Open Mic set, it came through, because most of the guys can't get studio time.
Yes, recognition or they can't get the music out there. There's no platform to showcase our talent.
We was trying to, help these other guys who also can't afford
to record, but they want to make music, but they just they don't know what to do with
material. Somebody has got, or maybe you go up in the streets. Just check out some just you doing some cyphers and all that.
And you're like,
you ask them where your material, they'll tell you, we ain't got money.
Like a basement MC. I'm sitting in my room, I'm sitting in my bedroom.
So basically, was trying to help those
guys exposure, which is brilliant. And I think definitely Zimbabwe needs more things like that. Where people can showcase their talent.
And we was getting help from the 122 Arts magazine.
All right.
And Carter as well.
Yes.
Also
he's part of it. Brilliant. I said, let's hope more corporate sponsors get on board. So, like I said, you can really make it a grand event, and people from all walks of Zimbabwe, anyone. Because I assume it's just not hip hop. It's just
no.
You can singing.
Oh,
dancing.
No, in terms of the Star Open Mic set,
it's just
all
singing.
genres. All genres.
You can do your sumbura, bira.
As long as you got something to say out there.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Like I said, that's a nice movement. Then of course the clothing label as well. See No Evil.
See No Evil.
How does it come about? What's with the whole See No Evil?
See No Evil. In our city or in our country, most probably when you talk about hip hop. They'll tell you, hip hop, you guys is Illuminati.
You guys, there's been too much of
so
there's been too much of that.
Come on, man, it's just.
I'm
not here to talk about drugs
and other things.
And all that bad stuff. I'm trying to give you a message.
Just trying to portray a positive message,
inspire
other people. And I tell you, like you said, just showing off your skills, showing off your craft, your wordplay. Like I said, that's how it started. Something that look, I just wanted to put words together, rhymes, and make it sound sense. And people are like, wow, you're talented with it. But there's been a lot of that, that no, you guys this and that. And I know even Jay-Z also said that, it's like people saying they can't accept the fact that there's so much talent in a human body. But like I said,
you know what it is, and they'll be like, you guys are just satanic.
Yeah.
Like, no, come on. In hip hop, see no evil in what we do.
you know,
we're trying to give you something nice, and
you know, we're trying to give a positive message. You know,
exactly.
we're just having fun with it. You know, we're showcasing our skills, we're showcasing our talent, which is true. Like I said, that definitely. So that's how the clothing label came about.
That's how it came about. See, no, even what we do in our genre, music, hip hop, A&M band.
That's brilliant. Then the logo is, you know, the monkey.
The monkey. We was trying to keep it real simple.
Keep it simple. Yeah. Well, look, you notice some of the greatest logos are the simple logos. That's true.
People see this stuff every day.
And
use that as on forget on your smileys.
Yes,
phones. So I'm like, come on, man, why use a monkey, man? Like, all right, well, yeah, you know. So I'm like, nah, it's the stuff we see every day. So
people can associate to it, they can relate to it and stuff. And how is it been well received in the market? You know?
It's actually going quite good.
Oh, you know? That's good. That's good. You guys, maybe we're gonna sponsor one or two coming artists, or maybe are you the brand ambassador? You're not gonna.
Yeah, I'm the.
You're not looking for any other brand ambassadors.
We are looking for a lot of people who can represent and all that. There's actually a couple of them who
at least are now like rocking it, and then, you know, because that's the best way. You know, it's always about exposure. When the more often people see it, the more often we see it at shows on TV, people wearing it. People are like, oh, you know, where's that label? Where can I get it? You know, that's just how it is. I guess it's monkey see, maybe monkey do. You know, so it's monkey see, monkey do. So no, that's good. I'm glad it's well received. So it's caps and t-shirts.
Yeah, and t-shirts.
You're gonna branch out to other stuff, jeans, sneakers.
Jeans in process.
Tracksuits, maybe
everything.
winter.
I mean everything.
No, that's good. That's good.
I mean
at least if it's all coming together, like I said, people should support it, because I always say, look, let's support the local initiatives, guys. You know?
I mean, charity begins.
Yes, you know, you go and pay $50-$60 for some Sean John material, but look, there's a dude. You know, there's a dude down the corner. You know, he's pushing local stuff. The guy's asking for like 10-15 bucks. You can't even pull it out. You know, I think that's just, you know, we need to, as Africans, we need to learn to buy our own brands, support local initiatives, because at the end of the day, the money remains in our community, and it helps us build our community. It helps the community grow. Like I said. All right, so let's suppose if you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
Well, I love associating with people, you know,
networking, networking manager, or maybe you would do
exactly. I think I'll be in the industry. Something to do with the kids, you know, bring them up,
bring people together.
Yeah, and let them know what's happening, and I love learning as well. We learn almost every day.
It's true, and remember, like I said, each one should teach one. You know, that'll help change the world. That, you know, if everyone, you know, like I said, random acts of kindness. You know, if you help someone, that helps someone. Before you know it, you've got a whole community that's doing good, which is crucial, which is important. And then your family, do they support you? You know, there's always that thing about, you know, like parents always like, you know, dude, I sent you to university for 4 years. I didn't send you 4 years to, you know, play with the computer making music that, you know, isn't going to put anything on the table. How have they responded to that, you know?
Well, my family actually, they all support me. But my mom sometimes got doubts.
Well, you know how it is, man. She's old school. You know, moms are like, you know, is this thing ever going to come right? Is there ever going to be anything? Because there's always that challenge. And I think even, like I said, you face those challenges. And we've always said that, you know, Zimbabwean artists or Zimbabwean arts, you know, it's not really supported. You can't really earn a decent living out of it. And we hope, you know, that at some point it will all come together, all come right. The corporate world needs to get involved, the local community, and then, you know, you can buy houses and cars and send your kids through just making music. But here, you know, Zimbabwe, we're still not quite yet there, you know. You even see it with the dancehall guys that, you know, they're making brilliant music, but, you know, you're still told the guy is still in Theo, he gets on a combi, he go to shows,
you see,
and you're like,
something else.
So I think because of that, you know, parents say, look, this thing, you know, you're just passing time. Maybe it's a phase, let's hope it goes out of it.
But as long as they believe in you, I mean,
it's important, yes. The support is needed.
They believe in you. They're on your back, you know.
Because, like I said, there are many challenges. There are many challenges when you're an MC, when you're an artist. It's very difficult. You know, at times just to record, getting the recording money. At times just to go for shows, and without them in your corner, at times, you know, you feel like, you know, my world's just caving in. So at least if she does come around at times, then, you know, that's always brilliant. You know, it helps the movement. It also helps you because, you know, at the end of the day, you really just want to focus on making music. You don't really want to be doing all that other stuff because then it takes you away from your craft, you know.
True, but that can stop you from doing what else you want to do.
Yeah, no.
Man.
Very true.
We do music, you know, we back on music. I'll tell you, I'm doing something else.
Yes.
That's I mean, a whole lot of stuff.
Yes,
but
you know,
music,
it's
right there.
It's always in there. It's always kind of like always around you. It's always in the vicinity.
Yeah.
So how then do you sponsor your music career? Like I said, what other projects are involved and what else are you doing to supplement that as well?
Well, See No Evil.
See No Evil, of course.
Yeah.
What else besides See No Evil?
I'm working, you know, with these other guys as well in the hotel catering industry.
Okay.
So, like I say, I love associating with people.
Yes, you know
people
to network,
as well.
meeting people, socializing.
Yeah.
No, that's
so
good.
yeah, that's helped me a lot as well. Yeah.
No, but that's good. That's good. That's good. What's your favorite color?
Blue is my favorite color.
Blue's your favorite color, but today you're dressed in all black with the peach.
You know,
Blue's your favorite color. Why blue?
Blue, I don't know. It just makes me feel.
Well, I know when they talk about the spectrum of colors, of course, they say black is a power color. Blue is like a trustworthy color.
Yeah.
If you always see a lot of banks and they have that blue, because they say that it makes them much.
Yeah. Besides, I stay true to everything I do. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be real.
Yeah, no, well, look, you have to keep it real with yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to be real
with yourself.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Then is there a special lady in your life? You know, the fans would have to know. You know, I know at times I was I don't want to comment, no comment. But you know,
I can't say no comment. I got my beautiful shawty. My baby mama.
And how does she? You know, she's supportive of the movement and.
Yeah, she loves it.
She doesn't have any of the, you know, the guys on stage. He's getting all that attention because, you know, it's uncomfortable. Because look, from a guy's point of view, it's uncomfortable. I can understand from a lady's point of view as well. That, you know, you've got all these screaming fans. Teeko, just going all wild. They see you in town. How does she take it?
Okay. It's like women is never settled with anything, man. Once you just out there, they see, you know, some ladies giving some love.
Obviously, she won't,
she'll be like, she'll be like, man, but still, she support me.
Yes, she's still down with it. She's still cool, but she'll be like,
But still, you know, she got down. But as for me, I try by all means,
to
stay out of
it keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah, it
keeps you out of trouble because you can easily find yourself in a bit of a mess up.
Yeah.
It keeps you out of trouble, and you know, generally, like I said, when you've got that like celebrity status, it then makes you just got fans, and you know, people want comms, and maybe people want free T-shirts and all that. So like I said, if you've got that special lady, you know that no, these are my boundaries. I'm not going to cross this line. This is kind of like something. What does she do? Is she?
Right now, she's just chilled, looking after the baby.
Looking after the baby, all right.
Yeah,
how old's the baby?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Nathania Kate.
Okay, meaning what's the name of that?
Pure gift of God.
Oh, pure gift of God. Oh, it's a brilliant name. Very nice.
God.
Yes. Oh, that's very nice. No, congratulations on
Appreciate
that.
Appreciate
it. You raised that child right, like I said. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know, each one teach one. You know, we should be a reflection. Our kids should be a reflection of us.
True.
So no, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Then in terms of collabos, you spoke about you've got a couple of projects. You're working with a couple of cats. So definitely this year you're not dropping an album. Maybe towards the end of the year.
I'm thinking.
Still working out the logistics.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Trying to accommodate the other guys as well.
So at least
collabos.
You want to keep your focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus, but still that can't stop me from doing what I want to do or do me. You know what I'm saying? Most probably I'm just gonna drop an EP on my birthday. That'll be on the 12th of July. Yeah, I just drop a little song, but still I'm gonna work with the other guys, the likes of Zimbo, MC Title. They're dropping an album on the 31st of this month.
All right.
From Michael Blaze.
Excellent. People should go out and support that. Like I said, they need to support that movement. Any other collabos besides those as well? Or like I said, some of them,
most of them they're a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like Dope Studios, working with them, working with Sphinx as well. Those beats. There's a lot of characters.
You seem busy, like I said, which is good. It means that your work ethic, definitely. You go in the studio, and you get things done. That's good. And then, are there any collabos maybe that you would like to do maybe even cats from Harare or some local cats, or even cats from SA on the international scene. I don't know. Some people say, no, I want to work with.
Yeah. I mean, charity begins and all.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna do some collabos with the etched cats, what am I doing? I'm not gonna just rush to do a collab with somebody else.
You want to keep it home, keep it here, and then grow from there.
When we're talking of Ferrari, we're talking of the Zimbo tags.
Yes, the Zimbo tags. That's good. Tina Diamond,
10 Diamond,
Tate,
Scenic. All these cats. So yeah.
But yeah, like I said, and I always think that the hip hop scene it's different. How do you compare the two? Like the hip hop scene here in Skies, of course, and then the hip hop scene in Hawaii.
I'm gonna be real with you, man.
No, let's keep it real.
The hip hop scene in Lloyd is quite simple and real. Because we don't come through and tell you about the drive-bys.
Yeah, you know what drive-bys.
Come on, man.
Exactly what drive-bys. I know.
We just lay the
just
facts.
keep it simple, keep it straight, keep it straightforward. Yes.
We keep it simple. Yeah, each time, you're holding it down. I got no problem with them. Just a few cats, I know they're holding it down for real. Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, that's good. And challenges, what challenges have you faced? I know, of course, finance has always been a major challenge, but besides finance, have there been any other challenges?
Challenges
that you faced coming up, fixing in the industry?
You know what it is. Once you talk of hip hop, like I say, nobody want to associate with you.
Surprisingly, like I said, when you look at other countries, hip hop, like in America, it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Like
amongst the black community, it's massive. I know even in SA, they had a breakout year last year. Those guys like AKA, all those guys did relatively well. But here in Zims, it's like it's like always like the stepchild. That hip hop is like
we just need to work together.
I think so too. I just think
we need to work together. In Skies, there's more independent.
Yes, everyone is. I'm in my lane. I'm in my corner.
Like man, I'm at the limelight. I ain't trying to associate.
Yes,
with you.
Because you guys ain't not. Yeah, you guys ain't making any noise over there. So which is wrong. Because it's like the graph of life. Some point you're here and then you're down here. Look, if we all support each other, if we all come together, like I said, only great things can happen.
Yeah, true.
Only great things.
We need to work together. Like we have what we call the movement.
Yes.
We're working together with the Grapevine, Clap, a lot of brands.
Yeah,
so we're trying to put our stuff together and put it out, and at least people know what's happening.
And like I said, only good things can happen. I think that's the only way the movement will grow, because if we don't take ourselves seriously, we can't expect other people to take us seriously.
Nobody will.
Like I always say, no one else will take notice if we amongst ourselves don't say, hey dude, you're rapping us, you're going hard, let's do something together, let's put the movement out there, let's get the music. But no, that's good. At least, as individuals, we're coming together and trying to make, the hip hop thing. Because like I said, it's not a phase or it's a fade, hip hop is it's there, it's always going to be there.
It's been there.
Yes, it's always been there.
It's
just us now really being that generation to just take it to the next level.
True.
Just take it to the next level and stuff. Have you got any hidden talents? I said maybe you play the drums, maybe on the ones and twos. You're a moonlighting DJ when you get back home. I don't know. I said if there are any hidden talents.
Well, as for me, I think I'm all about the music. I'm all about the music. Anything to do with music, I'll give it a shot.
That's cool.
I remember back in the day, like I used to be a producer back in the day. So I know how.
So you know the process.
I know the process.
You know how it works and stuff.
Exactly.
Which at least that's good for your craft, because like I said, now you're the artist, but you have knowledge. Because some artists really don't understand how the producer works and what really goes on, what entails being a producer. And he's just like, but give me the beat, bring it. But if
it doesn't work like that. You can't just get the beat and get on with it like that. If I don't understand you, and if I give you my instrumental, you don't understand the concept.
The concept of the song, where you're going, the message you're trying to portray.
It's not going to come through. It's going to be,
Alright. So when you're coming up with the track, what is the process? How do you go about it? Do the lyrics come first? Does the beat come first? The concept? How does it work?
It all comes at the same time, my man.
All right.
I got the beats.
The beats in the back,
in my head.
The lyrics are to the left.
I got the beat in my head. It's just there, and then the words, the lyrics just come.
The lyrics just pop out and stuff. Alright. No, that's good. So like I said, how many tracks can we expect from you? On the collabo side, let's just put the EP aside.
Yeah.
In terms of collabos, you got like 7, 8 tracks, 10 tracks, 15 tracks.
This is the beginning of the year, man. I got a whole lot.
Got a lot of tracks.
I got a whole lot. I mean, I'm trying to have more tracks than iTunes, man.
I like that.
But you know, it is what it is. I'm working on a whole lot of projects with different people, so expect a lot more.
We should expect a lot.
Videos as well.
Videos as well.
Watch out for the video that's coming through. The track called Luxury Rap with Poi. Yeah, so it's coming through. We just did another one called True to. Yeah, we're trying to stay true to.
Yeah, you know, trying to stay true to yourself, true to the game, and you know, you're pushing it out there. So it's on the Reverb Nation as well. Your page is the site.
Reverb Nation, you get me on Teeko Lugoobrious. Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Teeko Lugoobrious.
Now on Zimbo Music as well.
Zimbo Music, Teeko Lugoobrious.
And then the stage name is Teeko.
Teeko is more of a poetic name.
Okay. Is there a meaning behind it?
It's got a great meaning to it. Teeko means tough eulogy, euphony, can or, you know what I'm saying? That means tough high praises, Max plays a song, of a poem, of a lofty style, you know what I'm saying? So,
no, that's cool. Like I said, I actually didn't know that, and at least now the fans know as well. Because it's just like, Teeko, maybe the guy's name is T and a K. You know, at times people just, people kind of like say, how did you come up with that name? At least now you've dispelled the rumors and you've let people know. Not to put you on the spot, but maybe you could drop a freestyle. For the fans out there, like I said, I'll be honest, I said, when I was coming up, I used to write mad lyrics. But I wasn't a freestyle MC. I'm not a freestyle MC. But if I go into the pen and pad, I go into my little room there, I could pencil something together. But to get it from the top of my dome, because my mind would be saying, should I do this? Should I say that? So it's too short of a time. But some people like natural freestylers, like I know Nas definitely is a lyricist. Like I said, he knows his craft. So maybe like I said, some people they freestyle. Some people like no, look, I'm not really a freestyle MC.
If you're an MC. Anything goes down.
Yeah, well, I know, like I said, like someone said, look, you bump into whoever, you can bump into Puff Daddy, maybe you travel, you bump into, you're like, okay, look, whoever, I've got my they'll be like, hey, dude, just hit it from the top of your dome. Let's see if you what. Because I know, is it Shine or was it Big? I think, one of those guys, just popped in, just spit the verse, and it was like, dude, you're nice, I like you, let's sign. And then, the rest is history. So I guess, like I said, maybe if you're a freestyle MC, you need to at least just have your lyrics on your fingertips. That's
now I'm just gonna hit you with a little something.
Just gonna hit us a little bit of something. I know that's cool. Like I said, whenever you're ready, just feel free to drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. Tough eulogy, euphony, can't all talking pirate, I got it, a million and cold. Let my finger wanna trigger ready for the real draws, poetic justice. Lee sign in the flame through. Remember one time with my nigga Champ, raising the inner voice to clear it up after we joint. He spit metaphors, he pressed the mega more. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I like that. I felt good. No, that's good. And like I said, it's good. I said, it's coming from the top of your dome. When sometimes you ask someone for a freestyle, the guy will be like reciting some track he did. And they're like, oh, dude, we've heard this, we've heard these lyrics before.
I got one of my friends, he's like, man, you calling it freestyle, but you dropped it 44 times. You sound like a scratch CD.
That's dope. So like I said, people can reach out to you. I don't know if you want to give out your digits. Some people do, some people don't. For collabos, like I said, if it's business, it's always good.
It's business.
Yes, let's strictly keep it business. If it's anything else, like I said.
So that's for me. I'm flexible with that.
Alright, no, cool. So at least you can give them maybe your Twitter handle, Facebook page, where people can reach you as well, where they can give you shout outs, maybe ask for your music, direct them to, of course, where you can also get the clothes, See No Evil, I said, where they can get that as well if they want to cop that. So at least they support you, they support the movement, they support what you're trying to do.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we appreciate. But if you want to get in contact with me on Facebook, it's Teeko Lugoobrious. Facebook page, we on the Style Up and Mindset page. That's where you get all the merchandise.
All right.
Most of the stuff that's happening. Twitter, it's a Preacher Teeko Lugoobrious. You can get me as well on Instagram. Milk at Milktick. Reverb Nation. Teeko Lugoobrious. SoundCloud. Teeko Lugoobrious. Zimbo Music. Teeko Lugoobrious. Come on, man. I ain't hard to find.
You're all over the place.
I ain't hard to find.
I mean, like really, you know.
On the app, you can catch me on 0773 241135. Direct call. That's another number, or 779-672-507. You know.
Excellent.
I had to find.
No, that's brilliant. Like I said, Teeko, my man. It's always been a pleasure. Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it.
I wish you much success. Like I said, you know, all the movements, you know, Start Open Mic set, you know, See No Evil, I said, the EPs, everything. I just hope it all culminates. I hope it all comes together this year. That, you know, I wish you much success. And look, you take care of yourself and like all the best, like I said.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. Thanks. Cheers,
man.
Nice one.
Yeah, watch out for Teeko Lugoobrious.
Okay.
Teeko Lugoobrious is my crew.
Is your crew as well? Like I said, oh no, brilliant. Like I said, no, definitely.
We featured on MC Title's album that's dropping on the 31st.
31st.
There's a track you gotta look out for. It's called Let Them Talk.
Let Them Talk. Alright, you guys heard it first. Let Them Talk.
Let Them Talk.
Go and support that. Go and support that movement. Go and cop that. Like I said, maybe some shout outs as well if there's anyone you want to shout out.
I want to shout out. First to my baby mom. she's
well, you have to, you know.
She's the one.
Love of your life.
Yeah, behind the
mother of your seed and stuff.
Yeah,
important lady. She supports you.
Shout out to my crew, Teeko Lugoobrious, Joey Mayhem, Golden Child. Shout out to DGV, Naboth Rizla. Yeah, I got you, man.
Excellent.
My man Boy. Everybody in the music.
Everybody who supports him, everyone who's bought a record, everyone who's bought a t-shirt, everyone who's bought a cap. Please, like I said, nice one, my man. Thanks. Cheers. All the best,
Appreciate it, man.
It's all up. Nice
Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to Zimbo Music as well. Yeah, of course. No, thanks a lot, Teeko.
Appreciate it.
It's always good seeing you, my man.
Nice.
Good. All right.